just a quick introduction about myself. Currently living in Brisbane on a 12-month working holiday visa, and I'm a Scottish, not a British expat. I'm looking to make it full time in Australia, and I'm an HGV PSV mechanic, diesel mechanic, and I've been on tools for about 15 years, give or take, but over 15 years. And at that time, I've worked on a wide variety of vehicles and equipment. Initially, starting my time as an apprentice, 4 years doing the buses of a lot of variant types. And then I spent the next 6 or 7 years working on exclusively minibuses, buses and coaches, so varying models for a lot of different companies in that time. Okay, so the types of buses and coaches I worked in my career. There was a lot, and I had to do quite a bit of remembering to recall. And of course, this is not an exhaustive amount. This is just purely what I can remember from the buses and PSV side. But a lot of the stuff that I worked on was Volvo engine and Cummins engine. My earlier years, I worked on the Volvo B7 RLEs, B7Ls, B90Ls, the B10M, which are probably no longer running anymore, B12s, the B12Bs, the Leyland TL11, which I know for certain is no longer running. That's a very old engine, as is the Cummins L10. Bit of time on those in my earlier career. I've also worked on the ISB Cummins and ISE Cummins, Mercedes 904s, and some of the LDVs as well. And a lot of these bodies were back home by companies such as Alexander Dennis, Wrightbus, Plaxton, Daimler, Neoplan, Irizer, and VDL. So yeah, and obviously like these buses were running Voith, Allison, and I forget the other one, gearboxes and such. Oh yeah, quick rundown the main duties across my career include but not limited to carrying out 6 to 8 weekly inspections of vehicles to meet your ministry minimum requirements, servicing to manufacturer specifications, of course, company and customer requirements, notifying the company and customer of any faults and then rectifying them to manufacturer specs, whilst, of course, maintaining maximum safety criteria, diagnostics of anything from electrical, mechanical, running gear, brake and air systems, safety systems, and more, and of course reacting and carrying out any and all breakdowns in a quick, safe, and efficient manner to ensure minimum downtime on any of the vehicles and minimum disruption. Currently, I've got a full UK manual driving licence, which I've held for almost 16 years. I don't currently have any endorsements on my licence for any heavy, rigid, or articulated vehicle or special vehicles. Over my career, I have driven a lot of different vehicles on private grounds without any incident whatsoever, so that's not an issue. And my trade qualifications, I have an SVQ level 3. I'm not quite sure if that translates into Australian style. And also I've got many other for things like welding inspection. I've also got a vehicle examiner's inspection ticket, and a lot more that I can not currently recall. Currently, I've got a full UK manual driving licence, which I've held for almost 16 years. I don't Honestly, I've got no particular preference to relative location in Australia, but as for my skills, I can add to the team, even though I may not have specialised in one particular aspect of my career. Over the years, it's allowed me to gain the knowledge for many different aspects of the job to become a critical thinker. Of course, what I mean by this is I can pretty much do any task I'm given, carry it out confidently, safely, effectively, and without any supervision and any doubt to occur in myself. And of course, if there is any sort of doubt in my mind about anything, I'd then seek, the relevant manufacturer information from manuals and such, or if there is possible, to ask a more experienced individual, to which then I'll still consider cross-referencing the sources to ensure accuracy. And of course, I also feel it's my duty to pass on my gained experience to the younger generation, just as my journeyman had done for me, without, sort of gatekeeping any information. Yeah, so I've got a large variety of skills, everything from even welding, fabrication, which I've had to gain from the various different places I've worked over the years. So yeah, I'm